Over the last few months we've had a dozen or so different families working here. We've also had well over 70 young people working down here, and I think we've clocked up something like 270 volunteer hours of local people who want to come down and help us. Here we have our vegetable garden, which we just started this spring. Has meant that we've actually got quite a bit of produce grown this time by ourselves, and now into autumn we're turning it into jams and pickles and soups.
It's generally known that children will actually eat a much wider variety of food if they've actually seen it grow. Seen it start life as a little seedling and then end up as a strawberry plant or a cabbage or whatever, then they're much more inclined to eat it themselves.
We offer a more practical style of education, which means that our young people go into the school perhaps for 3 days of the week and do their important subjects like their maths, English and science, but then they can come out here for 1 or 2 days a week and do a more practical education and have a bit of a break from the classroom. We've also found that there's a real need for working with their families, and we have after school projects down here so that mums and their children can come down and learn to cook together. Over the summer we ran a really successful project with some of the families from Daventry town. We had mums and children coming down after school sometimes, and then in the summer holiday for days, where they would learn to cook together, get out in the garden a bit, do some physical activities, and then they would either all share a meal that they'd cooked down here, or they'd take it home for the rest of the families. And they really enjoyed that and learnt quite a bit about where their food comes from, rather than thinking it comes straight off the shelves of Tesco's.
Does anybody have a lid?